Hello, my friends. I hope you hear me okay now. Working on some documents and preparing for other actions. Just read some documents from Sarah Root. They start to associate me and Sarah, which is absolutely fine. There is lots of common in our cases. Oh yes, hi Lars, hi Lush, hi Mario. What I find outstanding, I read some information from local authorities wrote about her case. It's absolutely incredible. This communist attitude. They ask for a strict punishment for her to support all existing family justice systems. So they see in her some sort of enemy of a current system, and they demand punishment. Otherwise, they claim system will become laughable. So they demand jail for her, and I'm sure they will demand prison for me as well. Just try to... I don't think there is need exactly to precise what is being written, but this is definitely, it was there. So this new idea, what I'm saying, I know that Medway Council will hear what I say, so they're more than welcome to hear what I say. Well, they understand. I'm not afraid of prison. There are other things which concerns me. I mean, I read some recent judgment from 29th of September. It looks like things start to move a bit toward openness. You know, the favorite trick of local authorities, they try to be covered with a child. You would notice that I'm carefully trying to avoid name of my child, but his name is in the public domain long time after film, forced adoption in the UK, after petition to European Committee. So it's indefensible. If other people mention his name, well, I can't help it. There is nothing which would prevent me to not to tell my own name, and I don't think anything could be done just to prevent me to tell me my own name, you see. And so they want, well, we know that they want to keep him in care, and no one should know about that, and they put as an excuse that it could breach his privacy. Can you imagine? They put Article 6 and 8 of a Convention of Human Rights. They have to protect the rights of my son. Can you imagine that? This is I mean, they have no, as one of Mackenzie friends said, they have no shame and deep pockets, you see. So I'm not going to make them feel ashamed because they don't know what shame is, you see. They only understand some instinct of survival, like animals, you see. Then they will maybe feel something. Anyway, I just thinking, why not to make open discussion about this issue? Hearing should be open. Why not me to go, let's say, towards Court of Justice, the Royal Court of Justice, you know? The all best judges and solicitors are there. Oh, hello, Maria. All, I would say, cream of family, not only family courts. Barristers, solicitors, judges, I would say, most important and most people who really know law in and out, isn't it? Emotional harm, this future possibility of emotional harm. For people who do not know, I just remind you that child could be taken to care just because of a possibility of future emotional harm. So judge has to decide on the balance of probabilities, whether child might experience something in the future, see? And usually they try to link attitude toward local authority and his harm. For example, Mr. X doesn't like particular social worker, okay? He might be rude even to the social worker. It means that he could bring potentially harm to his son because he does not understand concerns of this worker. So how can be he a good parent? Foster care, adoption, full stop. And everyone get used to it. That is most amazing. It's just as if it's going for granted. People keep sort of complaining on the Facebook. You see how bad is it? Well, I understand. You have to bring people to such an extent of a deterioration. You see, can you imagine? Any of you? I appeal to my dear Romanian friends. Imagine that one nice day someone come to you, take your child and say maybe in the future you will be harm him emotionally. How? Because you were not nice to some authorities. You would just bang his head, you know? But, okay, separate. Coming straight to what I mean. Maybe worthwhile to come to Royal Court of Justice and start open discussion about that. Why not? I would invite barristers, solicitors, judges just to see whether this injunction has any merit, whether social worker BC Alcher could be named or cannot be named. Sirman basically said that social workers could be named online. My view is, I'm sure like your view, why couldn't be, they could be basically, they should be, criticized. Why not? And Dominic could be criticized as well. Okay? Go on to RCJ, take megaphone, maybe combined with a hunger strike, not maybe, because it's the time, it's already time. I feel strength a bit of deteriorating because of weather is bad, and off we go. So, free discussion. I can name also legal team of local Medway Council. If Mr. Mark Chalane is really doing married to my child, he's very gifted solicitor barrister, so is it really good to support such an awful case as a put single dad to prison because he dared to name local authorities? I do not know. Right. So, I wish you all the best, my friends, and hope to see you soon. If they want to be embarrassed, these people, they will be embarrassed. I asked my friends, please come to hearing. I would remind Romanian friends like it was in the Ceausescu regime, you see. People used to make some demonstrations. People are not supposed to go to prison for their political views. They made this local children's service like some sort of overwhelming force. Come on, you're just public servants, and you are destroying my son. You are destroying him, and they dare open their mouths and speak about emotional harm. Emotional harm? If you don't agree with emotional harm, they snatched from his single carer, you see, without sufficient reasons. It was no real reasons for it. And they keep him in care, preventing from him his father, and they dare to say that because I don't agree with them, it's right, I bring emotional harm. I mean, they only understand thing, unfortunately, which could bring them to their attention. And I would like to repeat, they have to work with me openly, honestly, best interest of the child, like a Children Act, show empathy, and to make family to be reunified. His Honor Judge Karat cannot say your child will stay in care. Judge Cameron cannot say your child will stay in care. It's not what Judge should said. They overstep their authority, obviously. I will try not to allow them to overstep anymore. Thank you for your time, my friends. All the best.